Hello, mi gente, te habla Roy UX. Bienvenido a episode 1, baby. Let's go. Hoy vamos a hablar de los contratos. We're going to be talking about contracts and also what's the importance of doing contracts with artists and why it's really good to have that under your belt. Also, we're going to be doing an album review of Jowell y Randy, Viva El Perreo. Ya tú sabes, tremendo álbum. Y yo voy a hablar mucho sobre ese álbum. I'm going to be talking more about that album and what I think about it and how cool it is. Also, a little quick story about me. I'm an upcoming artist. I do English, Spanish. I own my company, King Street Music Latino. Let's go, baby. Let's get it popping. Let's go, baby. Episode 1. Ya tú sabes, mi gente. Bienvenido al show, La Connect Podcast. Welcome to the show, people, La Connect Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about contracts and the importance of having a contract, especially a new artist. So, hoy vamos a hablar de los contratos y lo importante de tener un contrato en el negocio musical. So, guys, I'm gonna just talk for my personal experience of having a contract. So, I hit up an artist. I reached out to him via Instagram DM, and that's another topic that I'm gonna talk about. That a lot of these artists are easy to approach. Don't think that they just because they have 500,000 followers or 1,000,000 followers, they're not gonna contact you. They will. So you just gotta be confident. You gotta take risk, and you gotta do what you gotta do. So I spoke to this artist, and I showed him my track. I spoke to him. I let him know how important I would like that artist to be a part of the track. So basically, I sold the artist. He was down to work with me. We agreed the terms, the money. I sent them the money, but the thing that I did that was very important was that I like to save all my stuff. So I saved a record of the conversation that we had. So we did what we had to do. I paid him and everything. He came on the track. He did it, and everything was all cool. I released the track. And then, like a month later, I started to get a lot of streams, and I think he was involved with a record label at the time, and the record label took the song off my Spotify, and I was shocked because we made an agreement, things was done legit, so I reached out to the record company and I told them, hey, what happened? Why you took my song off the Spotify, the social media, the stores, and they were just like, oh, that our artist at the time didn't know, he didn't let us know that he was a part of this. So I was like, listen, I got a record. That's why it's important to have a record of the things that you say to people. I have proof that that we came into agreement, and that the person was going to be involved in my project. So yeah, they got a little bit concerned because they didn't think that there was something valid that would show proof. So then, just with that we had to negotiate a contract. So then they wrote up a contract and they sent it to me. And when I took a good look at it, I'm not too good at reading Spanish. Like I know how to write Spanish. I do Spanish music, but there's certain terms and there's certain legal things that was done, and I wasn't too sure of it. So I asked a good friend of mine if he could help me out with looking into that, and he did. And he told me that there was a lot of things that weren't good, that I should get a second opinion. So then I sent the contract to a friend of mine that's a lawyer, and yeah, he told me that they wanted to take over my masters, and your masters is like your everything that you did in the song. So they wanted full ownership of the mastering, and they wanted certain other things like percentages that was too high that they wanted to have. So basically, they wanted the whole song. So what I did was I told the manager, my lawyer, I told him, listen, I want this, and that. And So the lawyer went and he did what he had to do, and I basically let them know that, hey, these are the terms. And on top of that, I have proof that I paid this artist, so we already made this agreement. So if you guys don't come up with a better solution, then I'm just gonna want my money back because I paid for this and I have proof. So if we go to court or we go to the legal process, I'm gonna have rights. So they complied. They were submissive. So we got down to it. I wrote my own contract. I gave it to them, and it was great. We handled the deal. We did what we had to do, and up to today, and I have a song, with some great artists, and it was just, I reached out to them. I was confident about my work, and we made it happen. So, that's just proof, that just by my story, that contracts are really important. And if you're not sure, just always ask for professional help. That's what you pay for. You're gonna pay people to tell you what you need to know so you can learn how to move in the industry. So that being said, that's why I wanted to speak to you in this episode, because it's very important, especially for the young artists, to, after you make that great relationship with the artist, try to do a contract. It's a must. And also try to document everything that you say with this person, because that's going to help you just in case a third party steps in and want to take over whatever project that you own. So yeah, so that was the topic about contracts. So now the second part that I would like to talk about is an album review, and the album is Viva El Perreo, and that's the album is from Jowell y Randy. Wow, these guys, forget about it, old school, very talented, especially Randy. I first heard Randy when he did that song with, that sounded similar. See, I thought that he did the song with Arcángel, but he didn't. It was Noche de ¿cómo es? La Gálgula. I know it's something that had to do with La Gálgula. It was very good album, very good song, single. I love it. And yeah, Randy was he had this particular sound that was just crazy. It was sick. And I always followed those guys, especially Jowell. Jowell has like this. It's not common. Like, everybody don't sound like Jowell, and he complements Randy. So it's like when they both together, it's a great team because they know how to work with each other. So that album is great. It's like an old school vibe, perreo. Very, very good. Like, it reminds you of the old days when you back in high school, hooky parties, all of that. That's what I love about that album. It has this certain vibe of the old school. So one of my favorite songs in that album is Se Tiran by Don Omar, featuring Don Omar. Wow, that song is crazy. It has this nice old school vibe. The lyrics, the way they talking about things, the women, the drinks, the party life, all of that is really, really good. You guys should check that album out. It's really, really good. Especially if you're a person that you like the old school stuff, the old school vibe, forget it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it, love it, love it, because that album is a must in your collections. Ya tú sabes, mi gente, that's the end of episode 1. Thank you for being a part of this, and we're going to keep it going. I love it, and have a